Welcome to the Oregon Country Fair's video training series. This is session number 1, your user account. I'll cover 3 things in this session. Number 1, how to create a new account if you've not received notification that you already have an account on this website. Second, if you do have an account but you've forgotten your password, I'll show you how to recover that password. And third, how to log on, and once you're logged on, how to manage your user ID and your password and your fair affiliation. If you do not have an account on the website, you may create a new one by simply clicking on the upper right hand corner. There's a link that says create new account. Clicking on this link takes you to a form on the website where we require that you enter certain information, such as creating a username. This should be something that is unique to you, something that you can remember. It may be any combination of letters and numbers and some punctuation characters, with the exception of it cannot contain periods, hyphens, and underscores. Second, we need your email address. Your email address is your primary contact mechanism for the website. So things like requesting a new password, and when this new account is activated, you'll receive an email from the website. Without your email address, we have no way of contacting you. You'll also note that these 2 fields have a red asterisk next to them. That indicates that these are required fields and must be filled out before you click the Save button at the bottom of the form. The next set of information that we ask that you fill out is your fair affiliation. So we'd like to know, are you a registered voting member of the Oregon Country Fair? If you are, simply check this box. Second, if you are affiliated with the fair and have been a volunteer in the past and have participated on a committee or a crew or other organizational entity, please let us know what that is so that we can set up your account properly and get you assigned to the right groups on the website. And lastly, skills. Coordinators, crew leads, others are always looking for talented folks who are interested in participating with the fair. This is your chance to let us know what your talents and skills are so that as we're searching for folks to help out, we'll have your information on file and we'll know how to reach you if we need some help. So if you have skills such as carpentry, electrical, bookkeeping, you're a recycler, you're a vegetation specialist, or anything else that you think that may be of interest to the fair, please let us know what those skills are. After you've filled this information out, you may click on the Create New Account link at the bottom of the page. That will trigger an email alert that goes to the Fair Family staff. A Fair Family staff member will set up your account, which will also generate an email to you indicating that your account is now active with a link for you to log on to the website. If you have an account on the website and you have forgotten your password, you can easily retrieve that password by clicking on the Request a New Password link in the upper right-hand corner. On this form, you can provide either your username or your email address. Either one will work. And in the case where you've forgotten your username, this is an easy way to retrieve both your username and your password. So simply type in your username or your email address, click the Email New Password button, and an email will be sent to your email address with instructions on how to reset your password. And finally, I'll show you how to log on to the website and manage your account once you've created it. I'm going to log on using a test user account that I have set up. And again, I'm just putting in my username and my password. Passwords are case sensitive, so make sure you use the same upper and lowercase characters you did when you set it up. And make sure your caps lock key isn't depressed on your keyboard. I'm going to log into the website, and you can see a couple things changed. Number 1, I now have a new set of links up here. If I had uploaded a picture for my account, and I'll show you how to do that in a second, my picture will show up. But I have the ability right here with this link to go manage my account on the site. I'm going to click the My Account link, which takes me to a page that shows my basic information. It shows what groups I belong to. For example, this user happens to belong to the Fair Family group. It also tells me about my facilitations, my affiliation with the Oregon Country Fair, which right now is just set to test. If I had a picture, it would show my picture. I can come over here to the Edit tab at the top, and I can change my username. If I don't like test 4, I can change it to anything that I want, with the exception it can't have periods, hyphens, or underscores, but any combination of letters and characters is valid. I can also change my email address. So if you change providers or change email addresses, you can manage it yourself and change it right here. No need to pick up the phone and call or send an email to anybody. You can do all this yourself. Next, you can change your password. So if you would like to change your password to something else, you can reset your password here by entering it once, confirming that password by entering it again in the second box, and then pressing the Save button at the bottom. If you do want to upload a picture and have that picture associated with your Fair Family profile, you can do so by clicking the Browse button, finding your picture on your computer, and clicking the Add button, which will upload that picture and store it with your profile. And you also have the ability at the bottom here to specify what your default time zone is. If you change the time zone, things like events will show up in your time zone if you're not in the Pacific time zone, like the rest of the Fair group is. Once I've done that, if you click the Save button at the bottom, it allows me to make those changes. If I want to change my Fair affiliation, I can do that as well by clicking on the Affiliation tab link up here. So there we go. There's the information that I typed in before. Test. If I change it, make sure that you click the Save button before you click any of these other links, because the information does not carry from form to form. And finally, if I've forgotten to add some skills, or I've learned some new things, I have the ability to add those skills by clicking on the Skills link and filling that information in here and clicking the Save button. Once I'm done using the site, if I'm ready to leave and go do something else, it's always a good idea to log out. You can log out just by clicking the button in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you for participating. We look forward to see you on the website.